Tomcats, help me. I'm dying. Tomcats, pull me up. Tomcats, pull me up. You wouldn't save me, would you? You would just swat at me. Just sitting here enjoying the fire for tonight because tomorrow a big snowstorm's supposed to come, and yeah, like 10 centimeters. Well, the sky is kind of gray and gloomy. The big storm's supposed to be coming sometime today. I did go see a barber today, got my hair cut and my beard trimmed up, heading to Cuba in 4 days. 4 days, well, actually 5 days. So pretty excited about that. Pet sitter's coming over tomorrow to go over everything with Tomcat and check on the house. But let's continue plugging away at this, even though right now I'm in holiday mode. Well, the first thing I need to do is just plug this rat nest in, and then start worrying about everything else afterwards. I want to make sure none of these wires decide they're gonna short out or anything, so I'm just gonna put some duct tape around them. Oh yeah, everything's coming together. This big plug right here is going to be disconnected from there, and there's going to be nothing left of this harness by the time I'm done. I do need to ground it and do some testing, so I'm just going to ground it on the hood. That'll be the easiest for right now. That's what I love about those nutserts I put in. Get it to stretch. Come on. Get it in there. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, what have I told you about riv nuts, nutserts, and power tools? Don't torque them down because you'll mess them up. Just snug it up, and that'll be fine. Holy shit, the snow is coming. Alright, before I put the battery in and test for the neutral safety bypass I'm gonna do, I hooked up my ground up there just for testing purposes, but you really need to make sure that the grounds are good. I just touched the ground wire, so I got good continuity. So now I can hook up the battery, start testing. I've had anti-seize on the shelf this whole time, and now that I need it, it's disappeared. I was working on the rear, putting the bolts back in. That's where the anti-seize is. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, I put the battery hold down inside here somewhere. Once upon a dreamland. And it looks like this bad boy's it. Anti-seize isn't so smooth in the wintertime. Well, let's put the power cables back on. First time in a year. I don't know how I feel about that. It's been a long time this thing's been sitting. I need to start breathing some life into her pretty quick. This is where I'm going to find out if I'm going to let the smoke out of the wires or not. Oh, the interior light came on, or the hood light came on. That's a good sign. Got some newfound life. I'm just going to disconnect. Throw a battery charger on it. We're doing our testing. I made sure over the past while with this AGM battery that I have kept the charge in it. Put a charger on it every few months, so should have a good state of charge still. We'll see what the voltage says once we power it up. Yeah, it says 12 volts. It says only 35%. I actually will go with the large charge. I need to switch that to AGM. I'm just gonna do this test. I just gotta put this on volts. Gotta put that up in the dash. I just want to verify. And I turn the key on in ignition. No power, that's what I thought, no power. Now if you guys are new to my channel, this is the best tool known to man, the power probe, by far. Plug this bad boy in. Power probe, yeah. I'm gonna verify it. So I'm gonna show you for the LS swap how to get your backup lights working. I already done it and tested, so I'm gonna show you. My Jeep is a 2003. It had the 4.2 RLE transmission. So what the wire that I cut was the number 6 out of the plug, which is this one. Whoops, I just dropped it. This one right here, it's violet and black is the wire. And I have it marked right here, and that goes to the 12 volt source. So when you go in reverse, my kit does have a backup wire kit, so I'll just connect it to that, and then the backup lights will come on. Hooked up, no power. 12 volts. Lights on the back there, not that bright though. But, she's lit. So that's pretty much it. Out of that plug, this one right here, I just need to ground, neutral safety to ground to make it work. I cut this one off. This is the backup 12 volt. Where is it here? Yes. Pin number, wire number 6 is for the backup lights. Everything else can come out. I can pull this harness back out now and start gutting it. So in theory, if I go to start this and ground that out, power's on. It says 12 volts there. Oh yeah, ground it out, get 12 volts over there. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. That's an easy bypass right there. I do find it really weird that my O2 sensors aren't even hooked up, and they're saying 14.8. It's really bizarre. I'm gonna say it again, this power probe right here is the best tool known to man. You can energize circuits just by pressing the button up. You can apply ground. There is a whole bunch of different modes that you can do for testing. Not just for testing voltages, so much that you can do with this thing. Best troubleshooting tool, I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't get me wrong, I use a multimeter a lot still, but this is my favorite tool. Let's pull this off one last time before we take it all apart and gut everything. Why are you tangled up? Why? Holy shizer, it's a winter wonderland. Might have to get the plow out later and do the alley. Snow's not that deep, but I'll fire up the quad and try it out. Finally got this thing to start. Had to plug it in. Use a jump starter. Had a battery charger on it as well. I don't feel too bad because not even Aubrey's would have started today. He tried starting, it wouldn't go, but glad I got her going. Wasn't really enough snow, but I did plow my whole back alley. So I can't wait till it really snows. I can try it out. All right, we're done screwing around. Let's get this all wrapped up. Where it seems to go. And that goes back to the transmission harness. Uncut it. And I'm just gonna cut these because I don't need any of them. So I'm just tackling these wires up to there. I won't need them anymore. I've already cut the wires off that I need it. I can just pull them out. All the wires for this thing cut now. And the big transmission harness is finally freed. Quite curious about this liquid electrical tape. Let's try it out at the end of this plug here. Wonder how long the setup time is on this. It is definitely a mess. Gooey as frig. I think that's all the ones I needed to do. I go to the process of hooking everything back up, testing it, running things to where they need to be, and then wire loom it. The junction, of course, where all these wires meet up, is kind of a shitstorm in itself. So right now this part's just jumping around quite a bit. I'm just running wire protector loom and all the connections. This is my cam and crank sensor. It's got to be connected for the track yet. And I'm just working my way back. I got a little too confident and did everything up before it was even tested. So I'm either going to be satisfied or I'm going to cry. One of the two. One of the two. So I'm just going to plug the tip voltage into there. Make sure it's plugged in. And hopefully if it's all stays connected, when I turn over the ignition, I should hear that beep. So what do you guys think? Pass or fail? I grounded it to the body ground. So you just plug the key in there. Oh, listen. Nice. We're working. All right, I think I've gone down the rabbit hole because computer doesn't seem to be communicating. I can also tell that I don't got that centric key is on. It comes back on. No communication. Fuck. Well, the computer's getting power. So I go 822, which is this end one. 12 volts. Got ground. Got power. Somehow no communication though. So I'm into the instrument cluster here. And it says PCM single board engine controller message not received. I got power, I got ground. I go into engine. I don't have AC. I gotta switch this personality key. Press yes. It's telling me waiting for module to communicate. No communication is key on. For shits and giggles, I cut the wire to the neutral safety bypass and powered back up just in case it's not supposed to be grounded to earth ground. Maybe it's supposed to be grounded to computer ground, but cut the wire, didn't make a difference. I'm fucking baffled now because some communication still must work because the lights come on in the dash, the odometer comes on, but somehow I have no communication with the computer. It's fucking weird. So ports 4 and 5 in the OBD connector are the grounds. And I got continuity there. Holy motherfucking shit, I just tore apart the whole harness. And I solved the issue. Well, I haven't tied it in yet, but I know what the issue is. However, it's motherfucking beer time now. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to let you guys guess what the issue was. Because I'm fucking heading to Cuba. And I'm just going to kick back and relax. And I want to know what you guys think the issue was at the bottom. Oh, let's dig in here and see what kind of beer we can pull out. Let's try the squeeze play. Holy motherfucking beer time. I am so relieved that I got that sorted out. I jumped the gun a little bit. I shouldn't have tied up the wiring harness, but for everything that I tore off, I didn't even have to because the issue was right close at hand and must have been tied into another circuit. But I'll let you guys figure out what it could possibly be in the next video. Well, actually, next few videos, because I'm off to Cuba. Let's try this fucking black currant sour. Oh yeah, that's fucking good. That is really good. Want to thank Kevin Moore for sending me this fucking beer. It is good. Real good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Anytime you do wiring, you go down the rabbit hole. And it just becomes dodgy after that. But I'm glad I got everything sorted out. And fuck yeah. Let's go party in Cuba. Talk to you guys in the next video. Testing.